really complement the smell of rain. I think for today I'm gonna go with Diptyque Eau de Gel for my perfume. It's a nice spicy warm vanilla, not too sweet, and I find it just works so well with the smell of rain in the summer. I love wearing this when it rains. Mark left for Toronto for a work trip. He's gonna be back in 2 nights, so I thought maybe we could spend the day together today. I have a few errands to run. I need to get a new pen for the review. Thank you for the overwhelming amount of love and messages that you all sent. When I announced it last week, it got me really emotional because I would have thought that so many of you would connect right away with the idea. I think as of this morning, we are about like 80 members, which is really incredible. I was very touched by the collective craving for connections and in real life interactions, and obviously for our collective love of letters and receiving mail. So yes, thank you so much to all of you who subscribed, showed interest, sent messages. Yeah, it got me really emotional that day when I announced it. And I still can't wrap my head around all of it. I've spent the past few days many hours working on it. I designed, printed, and trimmed every single one of them by hand. So it took me a few days, but it's been really fun. I still have a few things that I want to do before I wrap things up. I haven't really said what the content of the letters will be for this month. I kind of just want to keep it as a surprise for those of you who subscribe. I will share once I've sent out the letters and some people are starting to receive it, but just for now, bear with me. I know it's a lot of just me talking about it and I'm not showing you anything, but it's coming. It's just, yeah, I do want to keep the surprise for those of you who subscribe. So yes, I'm gonna run a few errands for that. I want to look into getting a P.O. box because some of you want to write back, and I think it would be really fun to receive your letters about the monthly theme and what it evokes for you. And yeah, so I'm gonna look at a P.O. box this morning, and then I'm gonna stop at the grocery store to pick up a few things for dinner tonight and do a bit of work still on the printing and just figuring things out for the review. So I will try to include a few clips here and there without giving away too much. Thank you again, and it's really such a fun process. I'm learning so much as I go. There are many things I didn't know how to do that I had to figure out. It's been really fun and just fulfilling to do. So this is what I'm wearing today. The top is from Cezanne, and I really like the lace detailing at the top. And the pants are my nylon Uniqlo pants that I got right before we left. And for my bag, I'm just gonna bring this small white one because it already has all of my stuff and it's not too big, so even if it rains under the umbrella, I'll be fine with it. So this is my little grocery haul. We have a can of chickpeas, diced tomatoes, some spicy Italian sausages, couscous, and a few vegetables, cucumber, red bell pepper, and onion. And I think I'm gonna make a spicy sausage couscous for dinner tonight. I think that will be good. So I'm currently sat at my desk. I'm about to do a few more things related to the review. I did get the P.O. box at the post office. So the sender address that will be on your mailers is my P.O. box address. So you'll be able to write back if you want to. However, the worker that was there told me that there are currently restrictions in place for certain countries within the European Union. It affects 7 of you, unfortunately. And because I really want you to receive the mailers in their entirety, meaning not just the letter, but all the surprises that come with it, I've now sent an email to all 7 of you to offer you options basically. The first option was to wait it out. We don't know how long this will be, but I would keep the packages and send them when the restriction is lifted. Or the second option was to cancel and refund. So it affects, I think, 9 countries, including France, I think it's Poland, Czechia. There are a few others, Germany, like countries that I would never have thought there was a restriction on, unfortunately. So yeah, I did want to apologize formally on video, but I've also reached out to all of you individually. I will write down in the comment section the countries that are affected. If you are within those countries and you haven't received my email, it's from my personal email address. Look maybe in your spam section, or I haven't sent like that many emails, just 7, but it might have been flagged as a spam or something like that. Again, I'm truly sorry. It's actually making me so sad and depressed a bit. But yeah, out of the 81 people subscribed, 7 of you unfortunately will not be receiving the August mailer, or will have to wait if you choose to wait it out. Today, as I'm filming this, is the last day to register. There is now a block on my Mail Club page subscription for those countries. I will keep an eye on it and remove it as soon as Canada Post lift the restrictions.
bear with us. It's our first time playing it. And it is for my G friend Marty. And for her friend too, Hannah. And this is
I was watching Girls while I was making dinner and eating after, and I forgot how good this show was. I always stopped after a few seasons, but I think I'm gonna stick to it this time around and watch it because it's really funny. After that I just cleaned up the kitchen and did a bit of work for the review, and then I had a shower, washed my hair, and now I'm just gonna relax. I feel like my brain is fried from just trying to figure out all of the shipping situation. I never realized it would be that complicated to mail letters, but I guess because I've included a few other things with the letter, it's a bit more complicated, but I'm figuring this out. It's taking a lot of my brain juice, but I'm enjoying the process and I'm trusting that I can do it on my own, because ultimately I don't want to have to hire a third party or go through a third party for printing, shipments, and all of that. I would love to be able to do everything myself from A to Z. I don't know how realistic it is as it grows and as more of you sign up, but that's my goal, and perhaps down the line I will be capping the maximum of people that can sign up at once to keep it small and enjoyable. Anyways, all this to say, my brain is fried and I want to just do my skincare and read in bed. I started reading this morning The Correspondent by Virginia Evans, and I'm only a few chapters in. It's about a woman writing letters to people that she knows, people that she doesn't know. I've only read like 3 or 4 of the letters and I'm enjoying it. It's very funny. I feel like I'm gonna love this. Someone recommended this on my last video, and Mark's mom, when we went over for dinner last weekend, she had this ready for me and recommended it as well. So I thought, 2 people in 1 week, I should probably read this.